and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As most of you guys probably know, I just recently shaved my head and my hair is growing back pretty well. If you haven't seen those videos, I'll link them down below. But for some reason, when I shaved my head, I also decided that it would be a good idea to try using a different brand of conditioner than the one that I've been using for probably about 3 years now. So long story short, that was an absolutely terrible idea. For some reason, this conditioner destroyed my hair. It was completely straight, which for those of you who don't know is not a good thing because my hair is naturally curly, and I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but it naturally sticks up into a point on top like Jimmy Neutron, and it wasn't doing that at all, so I was kind of worried. It also felt completely dry and basically exactly like straw, which is obviously not a good thing, so I already switched back to my old conditioner, and my little tuft in the front has come back, which is a good sign. Before, my hair was just completely sitting down in the front, which was a little unnerving, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm used to my hair doing crazy things because it's naturally curly, and I don't like it to be flat because that's not good for curly hair. So I was walking through the store the other day and I noticed that they were selling these aloe leaves, which I've seen a few times before, but I never really thought anything of it. But I know that I've seen a few people use these for like hair and skin masks. So I decided I would try to do some damage control for my hair since I used that terrible conditioner, and I would try to make some kind of a hair mask out of this aloe leaf, which I have no idea how to use. I also looked up a few other ingredients that could potentially help for dry hair, and I have some honey, which is something that a lot of people suggested, and I have an avocado, which I'm going to cut up and put in there as well. And I'm going to do all of that using this nutribullet, which I have no idea how to use, and we are set up on my handy dandy cutting board because we don't have any tables in our apartment. So as you can tell, I am thoroughly prepared, and we're just gonna do whatever we can and try to save my hair and make it do a little bit better than it's doing right now. So I feel like I should start with the aloe leaf because I feel like that's gonna be the most difficult ingredient to work with. So I have my little cutting board here, which is definitely not going to fit this entire aloe leaf on it, so I'm probably just gonna have to like cut it in half. I honestly have no idea how much of this I'm even supposed to use, but we're just gonna start off by cutting the end off of it because I'm assuming that's not usable since it's brown and weird looking, so I'm just gonna cut the end off. Okay, as I said before, I've never worked with an aloe leaf, so I wasn't exactly sure what to expect, but the first thing that I'm noticing is that it does have a scent, which for some reason I didn't expect. I kind of thought it would just smell like nothing, and also it looks really weird. Oh my god. Okay, what was that noise that I just made? But oh my goodness, I don't know why I wasn't expecting this because I know that aloe is slimy, but oh. I don't know if you guys can even see that on camera, but it is so slimy. All right, I can already, I can already tell I am going to make an absolute mess with this. Can you guys see that? I hope you can see that, but I don't know if you can. So I'm gonna try to cut this up into smaller pieces and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I cut off 2 smaller pieces that I'm gonna work with. I'm not exactly sure how to get the gel out of the middle, but I'm just gonna try whatever I think is right. So I'm gonna start off by just kind of cutting the sides off because I feel like that's probably the easiest way to get to the middle. And then I'm not sure how to go about this without wasting some of the inside because I've never done this before, but I think I'm just gonna kind of cut off the edges? I don't really know. Why does this kind of smell like a pumpkin? Am I insane? Anyone who's used aloe vera leaf before, can you let me know in the comment section if you also think it smells like pumpkin? Because I kind of feel like I'm insane. I'm honestly just thoroughly surprised that it has any scent at all. I don't know why, but it's really weirding me out. I know you're not going to be able to see it on camera, but I really wish I could show you guys exactly how slimy and sticky this stuff is, because if you've never worked with an aloe vera leaf, I genuinely don't know how to describe to you the amount of a mess that I'm making right now. Alright, I finished cutting the outer layer off of the aloe leaf, which was quite the process considering how slippery it is. It's basically impossible to hold on to. And like I said, I know you guys aren't going to be able to see this well on camera, or maybe you will, I'm not sure. But this slime is kind of terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. This is quite the experience. I don't know how to describe this stuff to you if you've never felt it, other than that I feel like it should have come out of an alien of some kind. So I'm gonna start putting this in the nutribullet, and then I'm going to move on to my avocado and my honey, and hopefully I can get it all in here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about opening that with this slime on my hands, but I'm gonna try my best and you guys can watch me struggle. Alright, problem solved. I went in there and asked my boyfriend to open it for me because my hand is currently too slimy to function on its own. So now I'm gonna put the aloe vera leaf into the nutribullet, which is definitely going to take a while since I don't want to touch this slime with my other hand because I'm gonna need to touch my camera. So I'm gonna try my best to do all of this with only— oh no! Okay. It is very slippery still, as I mentioned before, but like I said, I'm gonna try to do all of this with one hand so that I can hopefully keep one hand clean if I need to touch the camera, and then we'll move on to the avocado, which will hopefully be a lot easier to cut because it is not a giant ball of slime. Alright, time to move on to the avocado, so I'm just gonna cut this up and add it in with the aloe. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking forward to cutting the avocado because I figured it would be much easier to slice than this stupid aloe leaf, but unfortunately I was not smart and did not wipe my hands off or wash my hands in between, so now the avocado is equally as slimy and just as difficult to slice. Alright, so now I have my aloe leaf and my avocado in here. I actually ended up eating a little bit of the avocado because avocado is absolutely delicious and I will personally fight anyone who says otherwise. But now I'm gonna go wash my hands so I don't end up making things even more difficult for myself, and then I'm gonna add some honey and blend this all up. Okay, my hands are finally washed and slime free, so now I just need to add a little bit of honey, although I'm not entirely sure how much honey I'm supposed to add. Not that I had any clue with either of the other ingredients, but I also don't want to waste all of my honey, so I'm probably gonna put less honey than I have of avocado and aloe. I don't know if that's enough. I also feel like I should mention that I have no idea what any of these ingredients are supposed to do. I just looked up things that help with hair moisture and hair growth, and I put them in a blender. So if you're looking for someone who knows what they're doing, you are in the wrong place. Alright, I added a little bit more honey and I think I'm good, so I'm just gonna put this top on here and then we're gonna blend it all up. Alright, my mixture is all done blending and I just went and wet down my hair in the sink just so it's ready to put the mask on. So I'm just gonna pour this. It's a little bit separated, but that's okay because I took too long and I don't feel like blending it again. So I'm just gonna pour it into this bowl and then we'll put it on my hair. Alright, as you can see, it is all up in my hair. I'm not gonna lie, it feels absolutely disgusting. I'm really hoping this is gonna be worth it, but also anything that I read or saw said to put some kind of bonnet or shower cap over your hair while you have this on. But as we've established multiple times, I am never prepared for any of the videos that I make, so I will be putting a plastic bag on my head and I'm gonna let it sit for however long an episode of Grey's Anatomy is. So I'm gonna go put this on my head, watch an episode of Grey's Anatomy, take a shower, and then I will be back to give you guys a final update. Alright, I just got out of the shower. It's about midnight at this point, and I actually ended up watching 2 episodes of Grey's Anatomy while my hair was in its mask instead of just 1 because I am a garbage human being and don't know how to use self-control. But here are my final thoughts. Honestly, I didn't really expect this mask to do literally anything after using it just once, because I know most things like that you have to use them kind of repetitively in order for them to actually do anything. But I will say that my hair is definitely about 10 times softer than it usually is out of the shower, which, like I said, is probably partially due to the fact that it was completely destroyed by the conditioner that I was using, but it's definitely softer. My boyfriend felt it and he was thoroughly impressed. So honestly, it did way better than I expected it to, and that's after only 1 time using it. So imagine how magical my hair could be if I actually did this consistently and used it maybe like once or twice a month. My hair would probably feel like silk and it would grow about 10 times faster than it already does, but if I'm being honest, that would require a level of motivation that I don't think I'm capable of. So overall, I actually think this worked really well, and I'll probably end up doing it at least a few more times because, let's be honest, these things are gigantic and I definitely have enough left to make at least a few more hair masks. Do I think it will become part of a consistent routine? Probably not, because again, that is a lot of motivation, but I think I'll probably do it at least a couple more times. But with all of that being said, it is officially after midnight and I still need to clean up this entire gigantic mess that I made and then edit this entire video before I go to bed. So I think that's it for this video, but if you liked it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below to become a Toridactyl, and leave me a comment letting me know what I should do for future videos. As always, I'll leave the links to my social medias in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!